Welcome to High Noon with Holmes. Let's talk about drinking. In the ancient world, wine was fermented in animal skins. You would pour new wine into new animal skins because the fermenting process would cause the animal skin to expand over time. For this reason, it was super important to always put new wine into new wine skins, because if you were to put new wine into old wine skins, that old wine skin that had already been stretched by the previous wine would be so thin that as the new wine fermented, it would cause the old skin to break open and you lose everything you put in there. Jesus, he speaks about this in Mark chapter 2, beginning at verse 21 through verse 22. He says, "No one sews a piece of unshrunk cloth on an old garment. If he does, the patch tears away from it, and the new from the old, and a worse tear is made. And no one puts new wine into old wine skins. If he does, the wine will burst the skins, and the wine is destroyed, and so are all the skins. But new wine is for fresh wine skins." He talks about both clothing and wine here. And when he describes the key element of both analogies, he says that the cloth tears and the wineskin breaks open. And so then, when pondering this and talking with my friends about it, I thought to myself, what blessing might God have for me? What blessing or blessings might God have for each of us that he wants to pour into us, but he won't, because we still have old wineskins in us. And he knows that if he pours in the blessing, it may well rip through us and fall all over the floor. I wonder about what is an old wineskin in our finances. Are we spending our money the way that God would want us to? If someone were to look at our bank account, could they tell that we are a Christian by the things that they see on that statement? I think about our old wine in relationships. Are there some relationships that need to change? Or maybe how we interact with different people in our lives. Maybe even a relationship or two that needs to be cut off altogether. I think about the old wineskin of our comfort zone. We all like to be comfortable. We all like to not sacrifice. We like the familiarity. But maybe God is wanting to give us a blessing that requires us to get out of that comfort zone, to not be so comfortable, to experience all the good things he has for us. What about the old skins of employment? Sometimes the things that we're doing at our job, or the current way that we are performing at our job, or maybe new things that we should be doing, aren't happening because we are not moving forward, stuck in one place, in one way of thinking in our jobs. And maybe even an old wineskin can be the way we think, the way we see the world, the way we see ourselves. Maybe the old wineskin are the same thoughts we have, the same patterns of belief we have, the same things that have caused us pain in the past we keep, even though God wants to take it away. We keep thinking the same. So then we act the same, and the same result in our life occurs. Maybe God is really wanting to bless us with something new. Maybe it's a financial breakthrough so we can give even more to those that are in need, so that we can set up things for our family that we feel would benefit them in their walk with the Lord long term. Maybe it's a new relationship or an improved one. Maybe it's blessings that come from outside of the comfort zone that otherwise we would have never known were there unless we left it. Maybe it's a brand new job. Maybe it's a brand new lease on life. He wants to give it to us. He just doesn't want it all on the floor. Maybe the best thing we can do to prevent from tearing is to get newness, to commit to getting rid of the old so as to receive that which is new.